Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, so I've actually been out buying some stuff over the weekend. I went to a couple thrift stores and I got a couple things in the mail that I've been looking forward to. And I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? Let's do a pickups video. So that's what we're going to do today. It's going to be a short, little fun, extra video. But I've gotten some really cool stuff, some really cool finds, especially over the weekend. And one of the things I am probably going to do a little unboxing for you because it is unopened currently, and I'm very interested to check it out and play with it. So, that being said, let's get to it. Hey, real quick, before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that we are still doing the Nino Cooney giveaway for all of the month until the beginning of February. So if you're subscribed, you're going to get 5 extra entries, and every like and comment that is has your name attached to it for this month up until February on any of my videos is going to give you extra entries, as well as the link in the description below, which I will have. Also, if you want to see what's in that bad boy, I did a video about it. Check it out. It's really cool, so you get to see what you're going to be getting. Anyway, without further ado, back to your regular scheduled programming. Okay, so this is some cool stuff I've gotten over the last few days. I went to a thrift store, and I went to a couple GameStops for some stuff, and some stuff I got in the mail. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. First thing, if you watched one of my past pickup videos, you know that I got the Pokemon Soul Silver complete in box for like $5 at a yard sale. So I was actually at a thrift store and I found this similarly for $5. It's the Heart Gold and Soul Silver guidebook. Now, I haven't really got to show you guys yet, but maybe I will soon. I actually have a very large guidebook collection, big fan of them. So anytime I see a guidebook for a game I have, I definitely try to pick it up. Or certain other things, my personal favorite being Versus Books. It's a company, and I always try to grab those. So this was a really cool pickup for $5. Really glad to get that. Now, the next two things, kind of a little boring. I don't have a very large amiibo collection. In fact, you can kind of see it behind me. I pretty much collect amiibos for games I like really play or really like, and I don't really open them. I just kind of get them like, hey, they're cool figures for $15. But when I saw Simon Belmont, had to get this guy. I thought it was really cool. I love how like they really went in detail and have like the fur on the shirt and everything. So when I saw that, definitely had to grab him. Now the next, I did one more set of amiibos. Well, set of amiibos kind of spoils it, but the only one I wanted was actually Spectre Knight. But you know how it goes. You have to buy the whole thing. But still, I mean, Plague Knight's kind of cool, and I haven't really played much of the new expansion with King Knight, but I got this mainly for Spectre Knight. When I played this game for the first time on the Switch, actually, I played the Spectre Knight mode first, and I was blown away. I was like, this is really awesome. And then I played the other ones, and not that they were bad, but like I had so much more fun with Spectre Knight that I was kind of like, ah man, dang, I wish I hadn't started off with what ended up being my favorite one. But anyway, so that's another cool thing. Then I got a couple of Switch games. I haven't opened these yet, but I plan on it soon. And that is the Ninja Saviors game, which is kind of like a spiritual successor to the one on Super Nintendo. And the next one I got the physical copy of it. I've been really wanting to play this game, and as soon as I have a little bit of time, I'm definitely going to, but I just know that games like this tend to not be on the store shelves very long and have small print runs, so I didn't want to take the chance and wait, even though I know I'm not going to have time to play it for a little while. But that is A Hat in Time. I've actually been really looking forward to this game. I've heard nothing but really good things about it, so I'm really glad to add these two to the collection. Now, this next game, bit of a heavy hitter. This game I actually got imported from, I actually bought it online, and it's a game I've been wanting for a long time, and the reason I got it now is because that company who makes the boutique consoles, NT, like they have the NT Nintendo and all that, they're making a handheld that will eventually have the ability to dock and play on your TV, but also it'll play out of the box Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. But they said they're going to have adapters for, I believe, the Atari Lynx, which, you know, cool, but the Neo Geo Pocket Color and the Game Gear. Now, I have a pretty good Neo Geo Pocket Color collection. One game that was Japan only that I really wanted, and that is Megaman the Power Fighters. I wanted this game for so long. It has never been a good price ever, and I just bit the bullet because I get the feeling that when that thing comes out, this game is going to be that much harder to get. And, you know, it kind of stinks that you have to think about it that way, but, you know, once people have access to, once they find out they can play these games on their TV, more than likely there's going to be a little bit of a bump. And with a game this hard to find, I don't think it's going to come back down. You know, like when that thing first comes out, your Samurai Showdowns and all those, they're all going to probably jump up another $10-15, but, you know, it'll settle out once the hype dies. I don't think something like this will, because it already was hard to get, and now I think it's going to be harder to get. So this is a really cool game, and I'm actually, when I do get that console, I'm going to do a review on it, and hopefully that adapter will be out. I'm actually going to go ahead and unbox this at the same time so you guys can see all the cool stuff. It's in Japanese, so you won't get to really see much of the manual, but I'm definitely going to do that as its own video. This next one is so cool. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, or if you haven't, maybe I'll put a link up here. Go watch my working designs shelf video. The first one I did on it, I thought I was complete from like Sega CD up. I still don't have the TurboGrafx ones. If anyone has a lead on those TurboGrafx games, please hit me up. But anyway, I thought it was complete. I got a few people pointed out that I was missing a few guidebooks, which was awesome. I did a follow-up video because I ended up getting those, so like that was great, and thank you guys a lot. But then I saw something that I had not seen before. It's a promo item. Actually, I had seen it online once a long time ago, but forgot all about it. And I was looking up some promo stuff just for fun, and well, I ended up getting one, and I had to inflate it. It is a Working Designs Growlancer 2 and I guess 3 inflatable sword. So you can kind of, let's look at it here. It says Working Designs, of course. The sense of justice. And then the dual darkness. And then it's kind of cool here, it also has Atlas on it. So I got this, and I was like, oh man, this is really neat. Someone was selling it online, and like it was like one of those weird things. It was on eBay actually, and it's one of those weird things where like no one had bid on it, so it was at like the lowest bid. It was just a couple bucks, and I was like, you know what, that's weird and cool. So I got it. I'm going to put it next to my Working Designs shelf. I don't know, I'll figure it out later, but when I saw this, I just had to grab it. Anyway, last but not least, the piece de resistance. I went into the same store where I got that Pokemon guidebook, and I've always wanted one of these, like really bad. The PS2 Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw Controller. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these, but they are really cool, really cool. This thing is complete. It actually hasn't been opened to my knowledge. So, that being said, I'm going to now switch the camera to overhead, and we're going to check this thing out together. You know what? I don't know if overhead's actually going to work, so we'll just open it this way. First off, you can see the labeling. I need to clean that sticker off, which I will. Here's the Capcom badge. And here is the back of it. Alright. So, this part here, I had to look this up by the way. Slide that up. Fix the old hands. And you have a cool little book. Comes with it. So this is some literature on the controller itself. Some cool art. get the gist of it. So I'll put that back in the box. Now, there's a small drawer here in the front. Inside of that drawer is the control wire and pamphlet, some paperwork telling you how to open the box, pretty much. Nothing special. Now, basically how to open the box is you unlock that side thing, and then you tilt this bad boy back. Now, the inside is this red felt Resident Evil 4 blood. Ooh, so cool. And there is a twist tie. Look how cool this thing is. So you kind of hold it like this. You have your two joysticks, your D-pad, you start select. This is where you plug in the cord. It has a little bloody thumbprint on it. So, one thing I'm going to do real fast, I'm going to hook this thing up so you can hear it. Okay, so I've just hooked the cord into the bottom of it. And now, this is what happens when you pull this. So, I cannot wait to play Final Fantasy X with this thing. Now, I'm definitely going to try this thing out on Resident Evil, and I'm so happy to get this for my collection. I've really been looking for one for a long time. Those of you who don't know, and something like this interests you, something so weird like this, it's good to note that there is one also for the GameCube. It's yellow, if my memory serves correctly. So, you know, something weird like this, if you're a collector, definitely be on the lookout, because this kind of stuff really is awesome. So, yeah, that controller is friggin' sick. I'm so glad I got that thing. I picked it up at a local thrift store. Dude had it in the case, and I was very surprised by how clean it was. So, really happy to have that in the collection and everything. Hey, you know, if you guys like these pickups videos, let me know, because I end up usually doing a video on like specific games and stuff that come out, but you know, a lot of stuff like this little stuff kind of goes by the wayside. So if you guys like these kind of things, let me know, and I'll do some more. I'll try to do them more often. But yeah. That being said, thanks again, as always, for watching my videos. You know, if you really liked it, leave a like or a dislike or whatever. You know, throw some comments down below on anything. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because we do videos every week. And hey, take it easy.